Hey guys, how's it going? This is Aztac with another video. So today I was looking at one of these Ganzo knives. I was kind of checking out some videos and I noticed that there was a lot of reviews on some of these Ganzo knives talking about how well they're built, how good they're made. So I was in the process of actually buying a mini Griptilian from Benchmade. It was gonna be about $100, but when I saw the video talking about how these are kind of like clone knives, but they're like really good quality clone knives, I figure I'll pick this up first and see what I get with it. Now this particular knife was only about 17 bucks. Now when you compare this $17 knife to a $100 mini Griptilian, I mean that's crazy. That's a big price difference. What led me to buy this is because once I was kind of going through the features of this particular knife, I noticed it had the axis lock on there. It had G10 scales. That's something that usually only comes in a more expensive knife, so that's pretty crazy. So I picked this thing up, and sure enough, my first impressions of this is that it's very well made. Like it feels really good. The screws on it, don't feel cheap at all. They look great. It has a pocket clip, which would make this knife a tip up carry. Now you can change that pocket clip, it looks like, to the other side. It will not be a tip down carry. The pocket clip is also very well made. Doesn't feel like it's gonna break off or anything like that. I like that it has the curve. Sometimes the pocket clips don't come out of your pocket very easy, or it's really hard to put your knife back in your pocket. And this one is super smooth as far as putting it in and out of your pocket, so I really like that. As you can see, it has the G10 scales. It goes along both sides. It feels really nice there. Has a little bit of jimping on the back end there. Alright, so as far as the opening of this knife, it actually is the action on this is pretty smooth. As you can see, you can push this out with your thumb and it actually flies out. And I actually haven't had this knife for very long. It's only been a couple of days, and it's starting to break in very nicely. A lot of knives, when you first purchase them, you gotta kind of work them in. Use the thumb opening over and over again until you get them to fly super smooth. But this one, almost perfect right out of the box, so that's a big plus there. It also has the axis lock, which again, I believe you can only find that in the Benchmade knives. The way it works is you pull that back and it unlocks this the blade there, and that seems to work pretty well also. Now you also have the option to open this knife with the axis lock. The way that works is you kind of just pull back on the axis lock and then you flick your wrist and you should be able to open it like that pretty smoothly, which works just as great. Now the blade itself has a nice little curve to it. Under here there is one finger groove here with the jimping on the top. You're able to grip this knife fairly well. This is a smaller knife. It's not like a big huge knife, which I personally like little small knives, especially for everyday carry. They're very light in your pocket. You don't really feel these at all, so I definitely like this style of knife there. Now as far as play goes on this knife, this one is built very well. I actually don't feel any movement at all whatsoever. Like I said, the axis lock, it works really great. Once it's locked on, it's not going to be going anywhere. So overall, just the look of this knife alone is really nice. I really like it. It's the action on it is super smooth. It's definitely a nice quality knife. It has a skeletonized frame. If you can see through there, it has the holes there. That's to reduce some of the weight on this. So this is a pretty lightweight knife. Overall, I gotta say I'm pretty impressed with this. This is a knife that I would actually pay more money for. Maybe I would even pay like 40 bucks for this thing, just because the feel, the quality is there. It's definitely not something that feels cheap and that's gonna fall apart on you. The crazy thing is that you can pick this up for 17 bucks and get the same features that you would on a $100 plus knife. So I would definitely recommend this. If you pick one of these up, I don't think you'll be regretting it. It will definitely be money well spent. The blade material on here is the 440C, which I believe is also pretty comparable to the 8 CR13 MOV or the AOS 8. As far as sharpness goes, it feels pretty sharp out of the box. I'll give you guys an updated review later on to see how well that blade holds up. But overall, just the look and the feel of this knife, I really like it. I'm pretty impressed with this. I definitely see why there's a ton of great reviews on it. I can't remember offhand the name of this particular model, but I will put it in the description. So if you're looking to get one of these, want to check them out, just click on the description below and all the details of this will be on there. Well, that was pretty much it for today's video, semi-review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Comment below what you thought about this, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.